So I'm Vaidya Shweta Labde, an Ayurvedic practitioner. I'm practicing pure Ayurveda since last 18 plus years at my own clinic in Pune, 7 Ayurved Care. With a purpose that everybody follows some of the other hack or tips for their health, but not necessarily every time the information or knowledge they get is scientifically correct. So with that purpose, I've also started with my blogs on my website www.ayurvedalife.in. Along with this, I also run a show on radio known as Ayurvedic Swasthya Ved. And recently I've started with a new startup, Charya Ayurveda. So basically, Charya means lifestyle or your routine. So basically, during my practice, I have patients from various age groups, right from pediatric age group to all the women which have their gynecological problems, or people coming for some lifestyle solutions for diabetes, blood pressure, or thyroid, PCOD kind of things. So during this practice, there are also many of the people who keep on asking for, skincare things, or do you offer some quick solutions for hair care, or my hair for a hair for, or so many things. So with that purpose, I've been telling people that it is not about your health, is not about a one day patch up things. You don't have hacks for your health or your your self care. There are certain things you have to practice on a daily basis. So Charya basically means a routine. And thanks to Ayurveda, we have a scientific based routine for everything you do. For every small thing, the way you sleep, the things you eat, or you work, everything has been given a protocol by Ayurveda. And if you follow all these routine in a standard manner as Ayurveda suggests or recommends, you are undoubtedly never going to fall ill, or you'll be in best of your health and your physical and mental health, obviously. So with that, we've recently started with into three segments, that is beauty, then women health and mental health, three being the leading things. So today we'll be, sorry, just a second. So I'm sorry. Shivani, my voice is clear, right?
Yes, your voice is clear. We can see the presentation as well.
Okay. So today, since we are here to discuss only with skin health and hair health, because otherwise it would be a long list and the session would be like for 3 to 4 hours, and that would really be boring. So today we'll only stick to skin, hair, and skin and hair. Okay. Okay. So, guys, everybody with this day-to-day life, everybody goes through, so many hectic schedule, and there are so many functions coming on, and everybody's truly concerned with how they look. And it is very obvious, because whenever we have to interact with someone, or whenever we meet someone, we judge that person on their physical appearance firstly. Basically, before we could crack a conversation, we first try to assess how that person must be, because it is rightly said, first impression is the last impression. And that is the reason this skin and hair industry, we have a multi-billion dollar skin and hair industry, where everybody is, as Shivani mentioned, everybody is up to some new serums, some new vitamin supplements, or something which they could apply on face, or make their hair right. Everybody is behind that. But while doing so, many a time will land up worsening the hair condition or skin condition, because if we don't choose the right product for our skin or our hair, it can be a problem for us. So I'm sorry. So it can be a problem for us if we are not able to find a right solution for our skin. Whereas Ayurveda or our like if we go a bit back into history or ancient times, in India we have a large, you know, source for beauty and hair or skin secrets. Rather than calling it a secret, I would call it a therapy. Because if we go back into the ancient texts, may it be Charak, Shushruta, Vagbhat, or it can also be Kam Sutra from Vatsyayan, any Rasa Shastra medicines. There we have so many solutions for health, especially for cosmetic thing. So they have mentioned face packs, they have skin whitening remedies, skin darkening remedies, they have hair solutions, and perfumes and lot many things. But right now, if we have to go through Ayurveda, first of all, let us know what Ayurveda has to say about skin and hair. So basically, if you see skin is the largest organ in our body, and that is the covering of our body, which has to be healthy. Now, it is also the organ which, protects us and beautifies us. Skin is the upadhatu of rasadhatu. So basically, our body constitutes of 7 dhatus or tissues from rasa, rakta, mams, med, and so on. Of this, there is a secondary things which develops from a initial dhatu, that is the rasa dhatu is the first dhatu, from which develops a upadhatu, that is a subtype of that dhatu, which is skin. And our skin is made up of 7 layers. Now there are 7 different layers of the skin, namely Avbhasini, Shweta, Lohita, Tamra, and so on. And each of this skin layer has a purpose, so like has their function. So Avbhasini skin layer, it reflects our radiance, or it helps the skin from the outer layer. It helps for the glowing and radiance, the inner. And when I say all these skin layers have a function to play or a role to play, at the same time, if either of the layer is damaged or is not nourished properly, it can lead to a skin problem. Like if tamra layer is not well nourished, or if there is a damage in that, then it can lead to pigmentation or mole formation. Similar, and that is the reason when you think of skincare, you just can't think of the superficial or the external layer of the skin. You have to think from for all the 7 layers of the skin. So whatever your products you use, may it be home remedy or may it be any particular product, it has to reach. It has an access till the 7th layer of the skin, and it either nourishes the skin, or in the other case it can also harm the skin. So it is very essential to take proper care of skin and choose the right products. About hair, hair is also one of the prominent aspect of our physical appearance. And as I said, skin is upadhatu of rasa. Similarly, asti dhatu or bone tissue, hair is a byproduct or waste product of asti dhatu, that is bone tissue. And along with hair, it is teeth and nails. So knowingly or unknowingly, we are very conscious about what waste products we are throwing out of the body and their health. So only if the asti dhatu or your bones are stronger, they are in the proper health, can you achieve the hair health. Because as I said, things like it is not only about the external health of your skin and hair, but the health of the skin and hair depends from within. You should be healthier from inside. Again, hair cycle goes through various different phases. Like a baby hair is developed, and then it grows, and then after a certain time, when it enters a telogen phase, it falls off. Now, all about physical aspects of hair. But as I said, as per Ayurveda, every individual is different. Our body is made up of 3 doshas: vata, pitta, and kapha. And so is our body constitution made of. So everybody has a different constitution. Like some of them may be pure vat, pure pitta, or pure kapha, or few of them may be a combination of 2 doshas or 3 doshas. dominantly, predominantly combination, I said. And depending upon what dosha your body type is, your skin and hair would have its basic structure or basic texture. So for example, if you are a Vata type person, then your skin or hair may be predominantly dry or on a dull side. Skin may be a bit dark or a bit rough in texture, whereas hair, they can be thin in volume. Hair usually would be wavy or curly and coarse and dry. In pitta type of individual, the skin is usually sensitive or delicate. Pitta being a fire element, it tends to keep things on a borderline, and so the skin is usually sensitive, delicate, and it can range from fair skin to a rosy skin. Similarly, hair of pitta individual is usually straight, soft, but moderate in thickness and volume, and it is very fine, like the strands are not very thick. Whereas in kapha personality, where the kapha per individual, it is dominant of earth and water element, usually they have a bulky body type. So the skin is usually soft, well moisturized, well nourished, it's fair, and the hair are also thicker and full and strong comparatively when you compare it with other body types. And this is when the doshas in your body are balanced. This is a normal thing. And if the doshas get imbalanced, then these textures will again change, or it can lead to an ailment. So when you consider Ayurveda always serves a holistic approach. You can't, when we usually as an Ayurvedic physician treat patient, we just don't go by a symptom and a particular medicine. We always have like a routine that we take a detailed history of what you are eating, how your lifestyle is, what all things you do, what all things you apply, and all those things, like how about your emotions and everything. So by taking this detailed history, we come to a conclusion, or we get certain causes for the symptom or for the ailment that individual is suffering from. And that is the reason we can treat the condition from the root. It is not only a superficial solution for any symptom, but a complete solution. And it is the another important thing, when I say holistic approach, that is sarvang and vichar for a particular ailment. It is very important to know that all our systems, or all our dosh, dhatu, mala, and agni, are interdependent on each other. So if any of the system in this chain gets disturbed, it is going to affect the other system. So all these things, your body is, you have to think of your body as a whole, and all the systems are interdependent, they function together. So even when your body, you have to, when it is related to health, you have to correct all the factors behind that particular ailment. So as I said, that all the ailments, or sorry, all the systems in your body are interconnected. So there are various factors we will be looking into, which are usually which on which skin and hair depend, health of the skin and hair depends, or whatever, you have to consider these factors when you're thinking of your skin and hair. It is not only about like there's a pigment on my skin, or there's a pimple on my skin, and I apply something externally and things are okay. And if that happens, that would only last for a day or two, not more than that. Likewise, as we have some treatments for like skin peeling or anything that lasts for a certain period of time. After that time, when the effect fades off, you again have the problems. So when you consider your skin and hair health, you have to consider these factors. We'll be discussing this further. So as I said, the first thing, which first factor is your charya. Charya, as I mentioned, charya is your routine, your habits, or the daily things which you do. How you eat, how you sleep, whether you exercise or not, how you exercise, and so many things. So there are few charyas that I would discuss, or I would just go through, so that you can get an idea. Because see, knowingly or unknowingly, we tend to make some mistakes. not purposely, and which eventually on a long term has an effect on our body. It may be positive if the charya is in right way or a positive way, it will be a positive effect, and vice versa. So first of all, many of the people, they have a habit. So when they wake up, they have 4 glasses of water, 5 glasses of water, and then they start with the routine. After that, they may have some breakfast because other people in the house, they have something else to do. So many of the women, they think that okay, I'll have my breakfast, after everybody is done, I'll have my bath. So first of all, never ever bath immediately after meals or breakfast. It is not only about men, women, even men do this. See what happens when you eat something, all your energy or all your blood circulation is concentrated, or agni is concentrated for your towards your digestion. And all of a sudden, when you go have a bath, then this circulation moves towards the periphery, and it can lead to indigestion. And indigestion ultimately can affect your skin and hair. Similarly, a common mistake people do is washing the face with hot water, face and hair. So, when you wash your face or hair with hot water, it damages your external layer of the skin and hair. It may end up, you may end up having a dry skin and dry hair if you are washing with hot water. So, always use lukewarm water for your face wash or hair wash. Again, hydration. Many of the times you feel that your skin is dry or dull. People tend to have a lot of water, and with having a lot of water, they invite many other health issues. So it is very important to drink water only when you are thirsty, or only the required amount of water. Drinking 5 to 6 liters of water per day is not recommended by Ayurveda. You have to drink water only when you are thirsty and in small proportions. So just to assure that your body is well nourished. And hydration is not necessarily achieved only through water, but it can be achieved with, other juices or liquid diet which you take, like buttermilk, milk, dal, soups, everything. So anything in liquid in consistency, which has a liquid thing in consistency, is going to hydrate your skin. Second thing, Ayurveda recommends abhyanga or body massage on a regular basis. Just before, as you can only spend if you can earn the money. Similarly, you can only exercise well, or you can only spend your energy only if you could take proper care of your body. And for that purpose, Ayurveda recommends whole body abhyanga, that is massage with oil, for a whole body on a daily basis. I do understand that many of the time it is not possible, like most of the times it is not possible to go for a whole body massage on a regular basis, but you can spare some time. At least you can oil your like exposed parts like face, your hands or your feet on a regular basis, or your head on a regular basis. So abhyanga is one of the routine which should be followed by everyone. Then one of the important thing is veg dharan. Veg is basically urges, your natural urges. It may be emotions, it may be flutters, it may be urine, or regular urges. Ayurveda never asks you to hold it. Many of the time we tend to hold these natural urges because we are busy, because we are in the middle of something, we are either busy, or you just can't excuse yourself, or there may be a chance of embarrassment that you may face. So we tend to hold these urges. But whenever there is an urge for all these 13 calls, then it shows and it is the vat in the body which regulates the normal movement of your body. Whenever you hold an urge, this vat tends to be disturbed, or this movement tends to be disturbed. See, this topic has not been spoken very frequently by many of us, because like we think, यार इसके बारे में क्या बोलना है? This is like not a very good thing to talk about, and not very thing. But this is a very important topic, not only when it is related to your skin and hair or beauty, but your overall health. You should never ever suppress your urges. So these urges, if they are suppressed, they can lead to skin ailments. And simple urges like sleep, thirst, or hunger, if you suppress this, Also, it can lead to hair fall or wrinkles, drying of your skin, and everything. Again, exercise is an important part. Daytime sleep, that sleeping in the day is never encouraged by Ayurveda, because whenever you sleep in during the day, it increases kapha in a abnormal way, and that's why accordingly it can lead to oily scalp, oily skin, or arm formation in the body. Coming to the second factor, that is Agni. Agni is a fire element or digestive fire in your body. Now, this is something really very important. Agni is only if the Agni is proper or in its normal state, we can survive. Otherwise, we are bound to have health elements. So, I'll just run through it quickly because I don't want to spare a lot of time with this. So, if the Agni digestive fire or digestion is impaired or weakened at any point, Agni is basically Pitta or fire element. So, if there is indigestion or the digestive fire is weakened, it can lead to indigestion. And again, indigestion can lead to excess of abnormal Pitta and formation of improper formation of rasadhatu and aharas. So aharas is basically the first factor which is formed after the food is digested, and that is going to nourish whole of your body, all your body organs. So if this aharas is not formed well, that is, this digestive juice is not formed well, it is going to again lead to formation of improper rasadhatu. As I told, rasadhatu is important for your skin, in hair, and nourishment of other tissues or other dhatus. Again, if this digestive fire is weakened, it can lead to arm formation, which leads to accumulation of toxins in your body, acidity, constipation issues. Now, constipation is one of the important factor because that is one of the way through which wastes in our body are eliminated. So if you don't have regular motions or incomplete motions, then it is going to lead to excess vat formation, and which can lead to formation of pimples, pigmentation, dry hair, hair fall, and lot many things. Then again, if the digestive fire or Agni is weak, it can lead to weakness. So basically, if there is a lack of appetite, you tend to have less food or you tend to ignore having food. And this can again lead to weakness or malnutrition or lack of nutrition, basically, instead of saying malnutrition. If there is lack of nutrition, it can again lead to problems like dull skin, dry skin, dark circles under your eyes, weakness, and obviously unhealthy hair. As I said, our body is made up of three doshas, that is Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and health, according to Ayurveda, states that only if all these three doshas, Agni, are in equilibrium or are in perfect balance, then you can attain health. So, any imbalance in this dosh dhatumal can lead to illness. So, as I mentioned in the very second slide, that there, according to your dosh type, you have texture of your skin and hair. But when these doshas either increase or decrease, it can lead to skin or hair problems. Like, for example, if Vata dosh is increased, it will, your skin may be prone to cracks, wrinkles, or darkening of skin. Your hair there can be a thinning of hairline or dry dandruff, like scaling of dandruff, split ends, etc. If Pitta dosh increases, as I mentioned, that Pitta type skin is sensitive. Similarly, if Pitta dosh increases abnormally, it can lead to sensitive skin or urticaria problems or rashes, pigmentation, boils. Also, it is very important that if there is a lot of heat in your body or a lot of Pitta dosh increase in your body, it can lead to premature graying of your hair, thinning of hair, and hair fall. Similarly, if kapha dosh increases, it can see kapha dosh is a bit slimy in nature. So if it increases beyond its balance or abnormally, it can clog the skin pores or the hair pores, pores on your scalp, and that can lead to accumulation of toxins in those pores, which can lead to oil secretion or sebum, lot of sebum secretion, and that can lead to oily skin, acne, a lot of pustules. Also, hair can be excessively oily, so you must be seeing some people who have a head wash, and immediately after a day or two, the hair seems to be too much oily, and then they have a sticky dandruff, which is difficult to treat. Then again, ahar is your diet. It is your diet, and not only that, it is important what you eat, but how you eat, how you prepare your food, how you cook it, and how you consume it. All these things are important. As I said, Ayurveda has a protocol for everything. Ayurveda has a charya for everything. Similarly, uh, there is a charya or a protocol for diet, and that is known as ahara charya. So it is very much important what you eat. No matter even if you are eating healthy things, but you are not following the dietary rules or not eating it in a proper manner, then you are also going, then even then you are going to fall ill, or you are going to have some ailments. So as I mentioned, you are what you eat and how you eat. So Ayurveda has these dietary rules. So basically, it is very important to have timely meals, and having meals only when you are hungry. Don't you having food very often before it is digested is not a good practice. Some people practice eating every 2 hours. It is okay to have food after 2 hours only if you are hungry. If you are not hungry, please avoid having anything. Otherwise, it leads to indigestion, and that is known as ajirana ashin in Ayurveda. And Ajirana Asana or Adyashana in Ayurveda. Again, there is something known as Viruddha. Viruddha is opposite or wrong combination. So, Ayurveda strictly advises not to have Viruddha Ahar or wrong combination. For example, fruits are very healthy, even milk is very healthy. But a combination of fruits and milk is a wrong combination, and that can lead to Rakta Dushti and Mausa Dushti. And so, when there is a Rakta Dushti, that is toxins enter your blood or your muscle tissue, you can have pimples, you can have moles, you can have skin tags like warts, or any pigmentation on your skin. Again, eating, mindful eating, and eating with gratitude, that is eating with all your senses, is very important when you're eating. Never share your screens, keep talking, or moving around when you're having your meals. It is always important to have your meals with all your senses into it, so fill with all your attention. When it comes to skin and hair, it is specifically mentioned to avoid very spicy food or food with excess salt or sourness in it, because again, sourness and saltiness gives an extra acidity, and it causes rakta dushti, and that can lead to skin outbursts or hair fall and early aging, as in of skin also and of hair also. So Ayurveda recommends to have enough of milk, ghee, fresh butter, buttermilk in your food, or you should have juicy fruits, veggies, or any fruit juices during your meals. Healthy fats is again very important. Uh, as food is important, similarly is your sleep. So if you see Ayurveda says that our body depends on, we have Traya Upastamba, that is three pillars which supports your body, your health or your body. That is known as Ahar, Nidra, and Brahmacharya. So Ahar is diet, which we discussed. Brahmacharya is celibacy, and important thing is sleep. So sleep is very important. It is mentioned that if you don't have proper sleep, it can be a trouble for your health, and also if you don't have sleep for long periods, can lead to serious fatal health issues. So a peaceful sleep is very important. Many of the times people have a habit to sleep very late or sleep for very short time. They have night shifts and then they couldn't sleep properly, and all these, if keep on going for a long term, for a long duration, can have health issues. So because if the sleep is, you don't have a proper sleep, it can aggravate vata and pitta dosh, and this is going to have problems. So it is very important to have 7 to 8 hours of peaceful sleep or restful sleep. So if you at all anybody has problems related to sleep, then it is application of oil on your foot, that is foot massage or a gentle head massage, can serve the purpose, and if that is the reason, it can help with all your health conditions. Again, similarly, practices like nasya is application of or installation of medicated oil or ghee or milk into the nostrils. When I say Nasya, Nasya is not only about adding drops into your nose, because it has a far more greater action. It not only induces good sleep, but also nourishes your skin, nourishes your hair. It nourishes all your senses and acts as a good brain tonic. So it also nourishes your brain. So Nasya is a very important practice which everyone should follow. Anjan is application of just like applying a kajal, and Anjan with ghee helps, because many of my patients or many of us have a habit of um, like everybody of us is into exposed to screen for long time throughout the day. Like everybody's exposed to skin screen, and that also like affects your eyes, and that is one of the reason people have dry eyes and lack of sleep. So just to cut down the screen, you can start applying ghee into your eyes, and that will help for sleep, and it will nourish your eyes also. Again, mental health is very important, because Ayurveda believes in health. Like health according to Ayurveda is about physical, mental, social and emotional well-being. So mental health is a biggest problem these days. So if there are issues with like, rather than saying mental health of stress is faced by everybody of us at every point of the time. But stress is not a thing that you catch your hand and see like, I can't get out of this or anything. Stress is a simple body reaction to anything which your body, which your mind may tell is a bit difficult. So it can start from a simple thing like, I'm getting late to office, or there's a lot of work pressure, or the pressure is not much, but my capability, I'm not that capable to perform the functions, my work in due time, and that all can lead to stress. So in conditions like stress, again, and this has an effect on your overall health, especially now when we are talking about skin problems. It can also lead to headache, puffy eyes, hair fall and so much. There are treatments like Nasya and Shirodhara. We talked about head massage, that is Shirabhyanga and Padabhyanga. Huh. important thing is Sorry, important thing is practicing meditation or yoga or stress relieving exercise is very important when it comes to stress. And as I mentioned, if there are any other associated health conditions like thyroid, PCOD, or you can say any issues like long-term fever, or any malnourishment or lack of nutrition, all these can be a reason for skin and hair problems. And in that case, these things must be attended first, and you should first treat these health ailments. Only then you can get a healthy skin and hair. Now, about what you should do on your daily routine. How can I improve? We'll come directly to how can I improve my skin health or hair health. These were the reasons or factors which were associated with skin and health, hair health. Now we'll come directly to what we can do. So, as I mentioned, the Charya or your daily routine, daily habit is very much important. Whatever you follow is very much important when it comes to your overall health. So, for specifically when you have to look for skin and hair health, there are certain practices which you can do on a daily basis with minimal time. So, first of all, it is very important Mala Pravartan. Mala Pravartan is passing of motions. It is very important to have like pass motions on a daily basis and proper motions. You should never be constipated, or if it is so, the condition is so, you should get treated, or you should have you can modify your diet, or you can add in some mild purgatives or laxatives to your daily routine, so you can have proper motions on a daily basis. Because accumulation of toxins in your body can again lead to skin and hair problems. Second thing on your daily routine is after your motions, when you brush your teeth, there are few things. There are two things that is known as kaval and gandush in Ayurveda. These two practices. This kaval is something you either swirl warm water or oil in your mouth, warm water in your mouth, and you just move the water, rinse or the complete mouth. You rinse, you move the liquid in your mouth completely. It is like everything. So what happens is when you do this with water, it not only hydrates your skin or strengthens your oral cavity, it also has a stretching effect on your skin. So this will remove the fine lines on your skin. So practicing towel is important, and gandush is holding the water in your mouth till the time you can hold it. So taking the water in your mouth, holding it completely for as long as you can, till there's like, water comes out of your eyes or you're comfortable. So you can do this with either oil, you can do this with milk, or you can do this with plain warm water. So basically, if you are facing problems like dry skin or early aging, or if the it is your skin is not well nourished, then you should go off for milk or oil, whichever is comfortable, preferably sesame oil. So what happens is when it comes to oil, it reduces warmth, it also nourishes the skin from within, and it also prevents aging. So it is important to do it with oil. But if you have any cough related issues or the skin is very oily, in that case you can go with warm water. So this two practices doesn't take more than 5 minutes, and it is very important you do this. After kaval or gandush, it comes to anjan. Now during daytime, it is preferably that you use a medicated anjan. Anjan is kajal. So the way you apply kajal with your finger, similarly you can apply black kajal or trifala anjan. What this anjan does is it removes excess of clay or excess of mucus into from your eyes. It cleanses your eyes, and that obviously enhances the beauty of your eyes and beauty of yourself. So during daytime, trifala anjan or regular kajal is helpful, preferably trifala anjan. If you have conditions like dry eyes, red eyes, or irritation in your eyes, then you can apply milk or just put 2 drops of milk into your eyes throughout the day. If you are exposed to a screen for a long time and you have dry eyes, then you can apply ghee in a similar fashion at bedtime. Ghee shouldn't be applied in the morning, otherwise you'll have some irritation problems. Okay, so this is the third practice. Then, as I mentioned, abhyanga or massage with oil is very important, because abhyanga is one of the practice which is to be followed on a daily basis. But if not, if there are time constraints, you can surely at least apply oil on your face, on your hands, on your head and foot, as per your convenience. So it can be plain sesame oil or coconut oil, or depending upon the body type you are, you can choose consult a doctor and apply that oil, or basic abhyanga oil is fine. Then exercise. Any exercise which you enjoy is good, but when it comes to face or skin, yoga is one of the yoga and pranayam is one of the preferred type of exercise, or even preferred exercise. Now there are many videos or many courses for facial yoga which you can surely join, and you can follow that. But some few simple things which you can do anywhere, like most of the time we do it. A simple smile gives a stretch on your skin, and that helps. That is a good exercise. Again, many of the people, they have the habit, like when you take a selfie and then you pout. This is also an exercise for muscles or skin around your lips. Having creases, stretching your skin. Then again, as I mentioned in gandush, you have to hold some water or oil. You can only blow your mouth with air and hold it. Again, you can do this with only with air, and that can be a proper face yoga as such, or face massage. You can stretch your skin, you can just have this this movements with your skin. This is also a thing which you can do. Again, there are many yogas for face yoga, as I mentioned, simhasan. Then where you blow in, like open your mouth wide, open your eyes wide, and then breathe in and out. Pranayam or simple deep breathing can also help in oxygenating your skin well, hydrating your skin well, especially Shitli and Shitkari pranayam. Then Nasya, I mentioned you can do it with either oil, ghee, and milk. And I also told you that Nasya is not only for skin and head, but it nourishes all your senses, your head, your scalp. It acts as a brain tonic, and it hardly takes a minute to do Nasya on a daily basis. Then one important thing, or a very easy thing, as I mentioned, is Nabhi Puran. Now, Nabhi is your belly button. or your umbilicus, where you have to massage or add drops of oil or ghee and massage gently. Now, if you go into anatomy, when a baby is in the womb, it is connected to the mother with a umbilical cord, which after birth, when cut off, leaves as a scar, as a beauty scar, which is known as umbilicus. Now, it is this part of your body through which the nourishment, through which the baby is nourished in the womb, and it still remains, and it is a, what you can say, connection of cable connection of all those blood vessels, which is supplied throughout the body. And when you apply any particular medicine or oil or ghee at this part, it helps you penetrate throughout the body. And when you apply ghee or medicated oil at this nabi, it is good for your eyes, it nourishes your skin, it nourishes your hair as well. At times also it helps you in joint pains or any painful conditions. So nabi puran is a very important procedure, which doesn't need any technique and doesn't need enough time. Okay. A simple practice which everybody can do is wash face with cold, like plain tap water, and eye wash after, a certain interval. Like eye wash can be taken after every hour or so, but face wash you can do it 3 to 4 times a day. That should be sufficient with plain water. Another important thing is these are all superficial or local treatments which I have suggested. A complete detox according to season is an important thing in Ayurveda, not only for skin or your hair, but for your overall well-being. Because according to your biological clock, according to the seasonal changes, is your body goes through various changes and leads to dosha imbalance. Just if you cleanse these doshas on a seasonal basis, it will help you. Seasonal panchakarma like Vaman Virachan, Basti will help you attain the health. Now coming to skin. So there are skincare tips, like as I said, skin, as I mentioned, that skin has 7 layers. So whatever you apply on skin slowly penetrates till the deeper layer. So it is very important to keep your skincare routine simple. Use minimal products, because more products you apply, more penetration it, like more will penetrate, sorry, and it will tend to clog the skin pores or make harm the inner layers of the skin. So it is very important to keep your skincare very simple. So as I mentioned, so use minimal products for your skin. The same way as the skin products enter your skin through the deeper layers, it is also important that they should be thrown out of your body, or the pores should not get clogged. So simple, keeping your skincare simple with minimal products is very important. That will also save your money and time. Okay. Then avoid chemical based skin and hair products. Now there are so many products available in the market which are herbal, which are ayurvedic, but I would rather recommend you check them if they are really herbal or ayurvedic and they have proper amount of herbs in them. So the products you use for your skin and hair, because your skin and hair are delicate and important, should be chemical free. So sulfate free, paraben free, or mild shampoos and mild skincare products are available in the market. You can go for them, or you can resort to natural remedies. So again, as I said, one remedy may not suit everyone, because every individual is different. Every individual has a different body type, has a different constitution, and so it is like what works for one individual may not work for the other individual every time. So there are certain remedies which should go along as per an individual and as per the skin. So you should choose your skin products or your remedies as per your body type. Then always remember to remove your makeup before bed. Face massage, as I mentioned, face massage and facial exercise is very important. Now, there is a method how you go for face massage. Basically, there are various face massages. You can get the links on YouTube as well. There are like for basic things is there is something known as lymphatic drainage massage, which helps to remove the toxins and accumulated toxins into the lymph nodes and eliminate it from there. Then there is dry brushing or a simple face massage, which you should go along the lines. Like usually face massage should be with the tip of your fingers, with not much of pressure but a little of pressure which you can bear. It should go along the lines. You could stretch this. Then there could be you could start from the crease of the nose and end it towards the temples. Then there could be strokes where you could just lift the skin. This will help in tightening of the skin. Scrubbing. Now, scrubbing, you can do scrubbing, face scrub with like once or twice a week. Scrubbing, basically what the scrubbing do is scrubbing, it just exfoliates the dead skin and opens up your pores. So you can like I'll tell you like further how you can scrub with easy methods. Then there are face packs or herbal powders which you can use as per skin and the season. Again, diet is very important, so right amount of water. Fresh juicy fruits like pomegranate, papaya, melons, then figs, raisins, grapes can help. And there should be a liquid, like a bowl of liquid like dal, soups or something in your diet on a regular basis. So what you can offer at home, there are like people are very much confused. Like I have to cleanse my skin, then I need a toner, I need a moisturizer, and so on. So remember that skincare hack is not a one day process. You have to keep doing this over a period of time. Only then your skin will be healthy till the time you are old. Like you reach 100, your skin should be really good and firm. So there are natural cleansers available. So honey is one of the natural cleansers. Honey is astringent in taste, and so it helps you to cleanse the skin. So what you have to do is just moisten your face, add like wash your face with plain water, apply honey and just massage gently. You can massage with honey, you can massage with milk, or just take like few teaspoons of milk in a bowl, add 2 to 3 drops of lemon, and then massage with it. And this acts like a great cleanser. So it cleanses all your dust, it opens your pores, and also freshens up your skin. Again, the scrub which I mentioned, your scrubbing is not a difficult task. You can just have curd. Curd is again a very good bleaching agent. A sour curd or sour buttermilk is a very good cleanser. It is a bleaching agent and it also scrubs. You can just make combination of certain things, like add banana, smash a small piece of banana with curd and scrub it with that. Or powdered sugar is again a good scrubber. It scrubs and scrapes off the dead and exfoliated skin. Berries, those who don't want to have curd or this on your face, then berries is a good option. You can just crush few berries and just scrub it with scrub your face with those berries. Then comes the moisturizing. Applying moisturizing externally is one part, but as I said, moisturizing from within is important. Along with that, we have natural moisturizers like coconut oil or abhyanga oil or almond oil. If you massage every day with this oil, or at least twice to thrice a week, every like with these oils, it will act as a natural moisturizer. It is going to penetrate deep till the seventh layer of the skin. It is not only going to moisturize it, but also repair the damage your skin is going through. So again, aloe vera and ghee are good moisturizing agents. When you're exposed to sun or you have tanning issues, then coconut oil or fresh massaging with buttermilk or coconut oil is again a very good tanning agent. Home remedy for skin tightening or anti wrinkling is you just can beat egg white well and apply it on your face like a mask, and this really helps for skin tightening. But there are other remedies also if you don't like egg or you don't want the smell of the egg. Then we have uptins or face packs, which are not only skin cleansing but nourishing packs. At home, you can use gram flour, you can use multani mitti or red lentil flour, that is masurka flour. You can add turmeric, rose water, or milk. So if your skin is very dry, you can add milk with the for the face pack. If your skin is oily, you can go with either honey or plain water. Simple solutions for skin brightening at home, whatever you can do with available material at home, is rice flour, powdered sugar. So first you have to massage the face with oil, and then give a face pack of rice flour, powdered sugar, and fresh cream. So almond oil and fresh cream also serves a good brightening, face pack. Then, if with for pimples thing, you can have dried orange pills powder, and then you can give a face pack. Another one is nutmeg paste. So nutmeg paste, you have to mix it with sandalwood and just apply on the face wherever there are pimples. You can't apply it on the whole face, but on the place wherever you have pimples, you can just apply it and it will get suppressed. The best thing about nutmeg is it doesn't leave any scars, pigment scars. Sorry, pimple scars. Important thing for your night care regime for your skin should be, you should wash your face properly with any of the cleansers, and then massage with either ghee or any face oils. We have Charya face oil as well, or you can massage with any ghee based creams. So usually night creams are thicker in consistency. They penetrate deep into your skin and nourish the skin throughout the time. Okay. Now, what Ayurveda, there are some herbal remedies. The one which I told was the one which you can do on a daily basis at home. When it comes to skincare with Ayurveda, you can have you have cleanser and scrubs which nourishes. Uptan is one of the thing that which not only cleanses the skin but also gives a scrubbing effect and nourishment for the skin. Then, if there is oily skin, what you can do is, if you have a problem with oily skin, you can just apply a thin trifala paste and wash it off immediately. So whatever the oil secretions are there, they just go off, and then you can apply Upton or use any chemical free face washes to wash your face. As I said, if your skin is dry, you have to mix the face packs with milk. Then it can be licorice, which is yashti madhu, and shatavari. It is a well-known herb available everywhere. You can use this as a face pack along with uptan, or individually, or with any rice flour or masoor flour. Then again, there are simple things like berries, mango skin, and cucumber. They serve as a good hydrating agents. Mm, Again, for a night care, you can go for either plain ghee, or you can have medicated ghee like shatavari ghee and shatavari oil. Now, important thing is how to apply face packs, and more important is how to remove face packs, because many a times people tend to leave face packs for overnight, or they let it dry completely. And minded, if you leave the face packs for a longer time till they are dried well, it can induce wrinkles or skin. It can leave your skin very dry. So whenever you make a face pack, you make a thin paste or a semi-solid paste. Wash your face first properly, then apply the face pack on your face. Allow it to dry, and when it is about to dry or it is still moist, just wash it off. Wash off the face pack with water. Don't remove it with your hand and so on. Just wash the face pack with water, so it leaves your skin healthy, nourished, well moisturized, and never leave the face packs overnight. Coming back to hair, as I said, hair care tips, more than hair care tips, it is a hair care routine. So you should keep your hair away from heat treatments, or never ever use hot water for your hair, because when you use a lot of hot water, it just scrapes off the external layer, nourishing layer of your, or protective layer of your hair, and leaves your hair too frizzy, too dry, or it leads to hair fall. Again, never tie your hair very tightly. Oil your hair properly every time, like at least twice a week. Whenever you apply oil on your scalp, make sure the oil is a bit warm, and you gently massage your head. So make two partitions. First of all, apply oil on, on your scalp with every partition, making every partition. Then gently massage with your fingertips, so that the oil penetrates inside. After you wash your hair, after you have a head wash, after a day or two, you can leave the oil overnight, let it rest, let it get absorbed into your scalp. And then when you have a head wash, after that, make sure you tie your hair with a warm towel, so that the heat, a mild heat or warmth, gets trapped into the scalp. So this increases blood circulation. Little of warmth is important, but a lot of heat can damage the scalp pores and your hair. Okay, whenever you use your shampoo should be mild, sulfate free, paraben free, and everything. Again, nasya is very important. People have the habit of brushing your hair, dry brushing your hair. So whenever you brush your hair, you should brush it from the roots to the tip of your hair. So whenever you brush your hair, never do it the vice versa. You should go from tip of your hair to the roots, and never ever brush on wet hair. Make your hair dry. Let the hair air dry. Don't avoid using dryers, blowers frequently or straighteners frequently. Okay. Again, nasya, as I mentioned, it is good for your hair. Hair care, when it comes to hair care with Ayurveda, if you have, there are hair masks or hair cleansers which are recommended for your hair care, along with your regular oiling of your hair. So, if the hair is too oily, what you can do is mix Triphala powder. Triphala powder is easily available in market. It is easily available online as well. So you can mix Triphala powder with curd or buttermilk. Let it stay for some time. Apply this mask on your hair, especially on your scalp. Leave it for 30 minutes and then you can wash it off. Similarly, almond oil and a mixture of almond oil and fresh amla juice is very good for your skin. Sorry, very good for your hair. It prevents hair fall, it prevents dandruff, it also cleanses the scalp, and also prevents early premature graying of your hair. So again, this, you mix this paste, you apply it on your hair and your scalp, leave it for 30 to 40 minutes, and then you can wash off your hair. Again, cleansing of your scalp is very important. You should maintain cleanliness for your hair when it comes to hair care, but make sure you don't wash your hair very frequently. 2 to 3 times a week, hair wash is fine, but more than that can damage your hair. So when it comes to conditioning, everybody knows henna is the most popular conditioner for your hair. Along with that, aloe vera is a common remedy for conditioning. So aloe vera along with your methi seeds and hibiscus flower or gel of this, you can apply it on your hair and leave it for some time and then wash. This is a good conditioner. Again, as I mentioned, amla powder with water or curd is a good, you can just apply it as a mask, leave it for some time and then wash. Coconut milk, coconut as a dietary factor, coconut oil, or what you can say, coconut is one thing which nourishes overall body. It moisturizes your skin, it nourishes your hair, it strengthens your bone, everything. So coconut milk or even coconut water as such. So coconut milk is something which you can apply, which you can also have internally or like consume. So coconut milk is a good hair conditioner. Egg white, but I don't think like everybody would be comfortable with egg white when it comes to conditioner, because it leaves a typical odor. And another thing is, whatever conditioner you use, you can just dilute it, add honey to it, and then apply it on your hair. Leave it for some time and then wash. So these really conditions your hair good. Important thing, whenever you are using a conditioner other than herbal one. So even if you are using a mild conditioner, make sure you apply conditioner from mid length of your hair, not from the scalp. Only hair masks are supposed to be applied from the root, but it is always better you go for a herbal thing or a natural thing. When it comes to cleansing of your hair or cleansing of your scalp, shikikai is one of the popular thing, running through ages, since through generations, where people know about shikikai, but people don't know how to use it. So what you can do is take 3 parts of shikikai. I've given a formula. You can add 1 part of trifaya, 1 part of rita, and 1/8 part of orange pills. You can just make a paste out of it, apply it on your hair, and then go for a head wash. Or you can just boil it in water for some time and then use this decoction for cleansing of your hair. You can do this, like if there's a time constraint, you can do this practice this at least once a week. Now coming to some, as I mentioned, that external therapies do work. Similarly, there are some herbs which you can take internally for skin and hair. Yashti Madhu or licorice can work for both skin and hair. It is easily available in the market. It not only strengthens the skin and hair, but it also helps to tighten the skin, improve brighten the skin, improve the glow and radiance of the skin. Anantamur and Manjishta purifies blood and can be taken internally on a regular basis. So it will purify the blood, it will give the necessary nourishment to the skin, and also give a glow to the skin. Khas or vetiver, what you call is khas or vada. This is one of the cooling agent which repairs the skin damage. So this you can use in upton or internally as well. Or specifically, as I mentioned, there are seasonal face packs. So in summers, you can add khas to your face packs. Again, Nagarmotha is something which detoxifies the skin, cleanses the skin, and also nourishes the skin and as well as hair. It is also a good. It also promotes hair growth. So you can apply it externally. You can buy oil which has Nagarmotha, which has Yashti Madhu in it, and then use it. Then aloe vera is a well-known herb, like well-known Ayurvedic medicine, like everybody knows about it. So aloe vera, you can apply aloe vera gel, you can just apply aloe vera pulp on your head, on your hair, on your face for proper nourishment. It also gives shine to skin and hair. It also has a coolant effect. It cleanses the pores, and it also strengthens the hair roots. Then comes neem. Neem is a thing which I think it is preferably taken internally because it purifies blood. Then turmeric. Again, turmeric is something which everybody can use externally and internally. When it comes to hair, Bringaraj is one of the common herb, like chosen by used in many of the internal medicines, also external application. So there are medicated oils with Bringaraj which which promote hair growth, and also nourish the hair, cleanses the hair, scalp, nourishes the hair roots, and also cleanses the pores on the scalp. Amla is again one nourishing like medicinal thing. It can go for both skin and hair. It is a rejuvenating thing. What does rejuvenation mean? Rejuvenation means that it helps to regenerate, repair the damage, and nourish the body tissues. So externally as well internally. So amla is a very good hair tonic. It is very good skin nourishment if taken internally. So amla and amla recipes can be used. I'll talk about it later. Then we have aloe vera, as I mentioned. Brahmi is one of the herb. You can have Brahmi prash. You can have something Brahmi juice. Also, Bringaraj juice is one thing which you can have on daily basis for your overall health and detoxification. Hibiscus, you can apply it, use it in oil, or you can medicate it oil with hibiscus, or you can have use hibiscus gel or simple pulp of your hibiscus. Then shikikai and triphala. Triphala is one thing which is good for your overall health. It is good for your constipation issues. It is good for your eye health. Then it is good for your hair tonic, cleansing the pores, nourishing your skin and hair. Only thing in people who have a tendency toward dryness should have triphala with either ghee or warm water. With this individual herbs, there are certain Rasayan medications which Ayurveda recommends for overall skin and hair health and overall health. So, what is Rasayan? Rasayan is a medicine which corrects or repairs your body from within. And then when your body is repaired, ultimately it is going to have your positive effects on your skin and hair. So Chyawanprash is one of the famous rasayan which is known by every person, like especially in India. So you can have Chyawanprash, 1 teaspoon of Chyawanprash twice a day. But when you're having Chyawanprash, make sure you're not having it along with milk. Chyawanprash should never be consumed with milk. There is a myth that Chyawanprash with milk is very healthy, but no, you should never be using Chyawanprash with milk. You can have Chyawanprash plain twice a day. Then there is something known as Rasayan, which again is very good for your hair. Simple things like yashti, that is licorice powder with milk, is a very good rasayan. It is very cheap and is very beneficial. So you can have a teaspoon of yashti with milk on a daily basis, once or twice a day. Again, amlaki rasayan. Again, as simple as that, milk and ghee is a good rasayan, very good rejuvenation medicine. So it nourishes your body within. It is a brain tonic. It induces good sleep. It relieves constipation. It prevents aging and lot more. For hair especially, again, there's a Bringaraj Asam and Amla Murukka again. So done with this. Along with this, there are certain Ayurvedic therapies. If you happen to visit any Ayurvedic doctor or Ayurvedic center nearby, you can go offer these remedies for your skin and hair. Abhyanga, as I mentioned, is body massage or head massage, foot massage, anything. Shirodhara is a popular therapy which helps for mental relaxation, induces sleep, and nourishes, and it is a good remedy for hair treatment for hair loss, hair scalp infection, dry scalp, and so many things. Again, Shirobhyanga is head massage, Shiropichu, Lep, as I mentioned. There is something known as Pottali massage, wherein we have Pottali, a small, what you can say, a small bag infused with lot of herbs, which is then infused in medicated milk, and then a gentle massage is given, which repairs the fine lines, which reduces pigmentation and scar on face, and ultimately nourishes the skin from in a deeper layers. Then there are detoxification therapies or panchakarma therapies, known as like Vaman, Virechan, Basti, and Nasya. Rakta Moksha leech therapy is one of the important therapy when it comes to skin. So it is basically a type of bloodletting, which is usually done in case of pimples or pimple scars, or any skin infections, or even in for hair loss or alopecia, or conditions like alopecia. Then you have Ayurvedic facials, which you can get from any any Ayurvedic centers or Ayurvedic clinics who offer skin treatments. So this is it. So at the end of the thing, I could say that all your skin and hair like treatments or fixes is not just a one day hack. You can't get a healthy skin or healthy hair within a week, within a day, or within a month. It takes practice, or it takes a healthy charya. You need to follow a healthy charya on a regular basis to get that glow on your face, to get that makeup free but healthy skin or a healthy hair. So practicing healthy charya is very important, and I believe that every one of us, tries to opt for certain practices which will benefit your health. But most of the time we are not sure what we opt for, is it right or no. For that, we at Charya Ayurveda, we have designed a questionnaire known as Know Your Charya. So if you go to our site, charyaayurved.com, there you can get um, you have an option which is known as Know Your Charya. You can there are series of questions related to your daily habits, and that indicates upon what choices you select. It shows how it can affect your body srotas and how it can affect on your health positively or negatively. So do try this Know Your Charya and get your health score, and you can also get a remedy how you can improve your health score. So with this, I end my session, and I would like to encourage everyone to opt for Ayurvedic solutions, or opt for adopting Ayurveda on your day-to-day life basis, so that you can be healthy, not from external, like outside, but from within, and you can have a healthy life ahead. So I thank Hello My Yoga platform. I thank Shivani for giving me an opportunity to have word with you guys, and thanks for patience listening on this busy day and important day, as I mentioned earlier. Any of you have questions can reach me, like ask right now, or you can also drop a mail and connect with us on our social media. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaidya Shweta. And I completely agree that these were such a profound and sustainable solutions that, if practiced, it will come from inside. That healthiness, that beauty will come from inside, and it will be sustainable. It will be more stronger, anchored. So yes, we have few questions in the chat box. Let me ask you. Okay. So we have a question from Pavita. Please suggest for skin whitening.
Okay. Skin whitening. So as I said, skin whitening, if you say regular abhyanga or regular face massage is one of the important thing. Skin whiteness, skin darkening is many of the time due to excess of vat. So if you have any issues related to vat, you should first go opt for pacifying remedies which will pacify vat. Oil is one of the best remedy when it comes to vat. So facial massage with oil, with coconut oil is more encouraging. Or any oil like kumkumari tel or charya face oil, you can use that. Then, as I said, curd is a good bleaching agent. So, massaging with curd or scrubbing with curd twice a week will surely help. Then applying whitening, not exactly whitening, but whitening face packs. As I said, mentioned yashti madhu or licorice with milk and upton, mixed with upton. You can apply that face pack every day or even once a week, whatever is comfortable for you. And also you can have yashti madhu with milk internally on a daily basis. I hope this
I hope
you got the answer.
yes, I hope it should be suffice enough. But going to the question of Jan, I'm not sure on what thing she has mentioned that as a vegan, I would not be able to use any of those things on my face. Is there any alternative that I might use, please?
So,
Jan, are you there in the session? Jan, are you still there in the session?
Yes, I'm still with you. Yes.
Yeah. So,
so
Jan, you can ask Vaidya about what it was about.
Yes, because I have a vegan diet, so I don't use any animal products at
yeah.
all. What could I possibly use as a plant-based alternative to the suggestions that you've made for your skin?
So you can use almond milk. You can
Okay.
also use it internally. You can uh, have a handful of almonds throughout the day, like 5 to 10 almonds throughout the day. And about other than vegan, we have herbs like yashti madhu, we have aloe vera, then we have ananta manjishta, or we can use oils. Oils are like you can, being a vegan, you can always apply oil. Oil doesn't have any issues. Even if you don't want to apply ghee, oil is a good solution.
So even on the face, that would be fine.
Yes, yes. Oil is recommended on face. You can use sesame oil, you can use coconut oil, or even almond oil.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Vaidya, we'll move to the next question. That's, can pregnant lady do Nabhi Puran?
Surely, why not? Everybody can do Nabi Puran. See, while doing Nabi Puran, it is just that you have to apply few drops of oil or ghee or milk, whatever you want to infuse, like depending upon what results you want. So oil is a very easy to go solution. So coconut oil for during pregnancy, you can surely apply coconut oil on your nabi, and then you can just offer a gentle massage. Leave that oil for around 5-10 minutes at the site of the nabi or umbilicus, and then after 5 minutes, you can gently massage your abdomen with a in a circular motion. You don't have to apply pressure, and in fact that is a very good thing to do during pregnancy, because if you apply oil on your nabi and around during pregnancy, it will also prevent occurrence of stretch marks. So that is a good practice to do. In fact, during if there is any growth retardation, physical growth retardation at that, or a lack of nourishment towards fetus, you can surely go for a nabi puran. It is a good practice to do.
We have next question by Sylvia, doctor. It says, can we use castor oil on face?
Castor oil is bit, thick in consistency. Castor oil is more preferably used on your scalp, for hair growth or something. Castor oil can be used for Nabi Puran for sure. But I won't recommend use of castor oil more on face, because it is thick in consistency and it might clog the pores. So if you have a very, I would say if you have a very dry skin, only then you can opt for a few drops of castor oil on face.
Last question we'll pick for the day by Shifali. It says, any natural sunscreen?
I mentioned buttermilk. Sorry, natural sunscreen. If you are applying coconut oil on a regular basis, that can serve as sunscreen, natural sunscreen. And after you are exposed to sun for longer time, you can go with but like general wash with buttermilk, and yashti is a good option for that. Licorice.
We'll pick this question also because it's quite common in the girls. By Khyati. Any oil for dark circles?
Um, for dark circles, yeah, surely any fairing oil for can be applied. Like as I said, ghee is good, and even I would rather recommend medicated oil like kumkumadi or yashti oil medicated with licorice. That would serve as a good oil for dark circles. And for dark circles, I think there is something which should be treated from within rather from external use. So you should take good care of your sleep. You should have ample enough sleep, restful sleep. Avoid remaining awake for late nights and so, and that would surely help. Or gentle massage with any ghee is rather, I would say ghee would help more with dark circles. You just have to apply ghee in a circular motion like every day, so it absorbs, it gets absorbed easily into your uh, eye area, under eyes area, and it also removes all those puffy bags. You just have to apply it in circular motion, so anything which is accumulated, toxins are accumulated around within the eye, they are also excreted, like removed from the eyes.
That's a wonderful answer. Okay, we have another question by Jan. I have another question if that's, yeah, that's okay. I get psoriasis across the back of my neck, which gets very itchy. And any suggestions?
What you said, psoriasis, I'm not able to see. Yeah, psoriasis. Yeah, psoriasis is something, it is a skin condition. So this has to be treated from within. You can't do anything and externally for this for sure, because psoriasis, rakta dushti or blood impurities is the basic cause for psoriasis. So basically, just have a checklist. If you are having wrong food combinations, there are n number of wrong food combinations. If you are having fish along with milk, or no, I think you are vegan, so you won't be having that. But if you are having wrong food combinations, or having hot and cold things together, or having exposure to hot and cold temperatures immediately, or you are having something which is very salty, or having excess of salt content or sour content, or anything you're doing which is leading to blood impurities, that needs to be treated. Only applying application of this neem oil can help to some extent, but it can't get cured only with local application for sure. And you should also resort to detoxification therapies like Vaman and Virechin. This would be really very beneficial for you.
I think, Jan, it helps you. The answer.
Most definitely. I was just typing in the chat there. Mainly the problem is when it's itching, because I think the itching makes it worse. So I'm trying to address my dark.
Avoid it. See, even see if you could go, bloodletting is one of the thing which could surely help you to some extent, because what happens is impure blood gets collected at the site, and that causes a lot of itching. So leech therapy or bloodletting can help to some extent.
I live in Wales, so that might be a bit hard. I don't believe there's an awful lot of people offering that here.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
No, I live in Wales in the UK. So I
Okay.
don't think
Yeah.
the opportunity is going to arise.
A blood donation can help. Not at a local site, but a blood donation, you can just donate blood at during the camps or at any place. That should.
Right, okay. Hadn't thought about that. Okay, lovely, thank you. But will neem stop the itching?
Yeah, that will help you.
Okay, thank you so much, because I've tried so many different things,
Yeah.
Sort of calendula and more sort of European herbs, and they haven't really touched it. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have a question by Rutuja. She says that she has acne problem.
Okay.
I'm getting pimples repeatedly. Any suggestion? Even skin dullness.
Okay. So again, acne is something, or pimples is something which is caused due to blood impurities or excessive heat in your body. And the third thing, if your skin, the pores on the skin are clogged. So skin cleansing is very important in this thing. Applying packs with having triphala in it would help reduce the oil secretions on the skin. And as I mentioned for Jan as well, uh, treatments and diet which will reduce blood impurities is important. So again, if you're having wrong combinations, milk and fish or milk and fruits together, then you should stop having that. Having lot of curd on a daily basis or having curd at night time is also a wrong combination. So many of the time people find that curd is very healthy, it has lot of nutrients, it has lot of proteins going into it, and so they have a habit to consume curd on a regular basis. And when you consume curd on a regular basis, it especially at night time, it is a wrong combination, and it clogs all the channels from within, and so it leads to blood impurities. So again, for pimples, leech therapy works wonders. If you are in India and if you have an access to a nearby Ayurvedic clinic, then you should surely go for leech therapy and correct your diet for blood purification.
Sorry, we have a question by Ashwini.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me first take the question by Dr. Jasmine Patil, because she was the one who raised the question before. So, Dr. Jasmine, please unmute yourself and ask. Dr. Jasmine, can you unmute yourself? Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, namaste.
Now you are teaching very nicely. I am a head of botany department, and actually I got the link which was not blue, so I could not join right from the beginning.
Okay.
So I missed the previous part. So will you be
It's okay, Dr. Jasmine. You will get the recordings. This recordings will be up on our YouTube channel in 7 days. You can watch this program again on YouTube channel.
Thanks a lot. And I just wanted to know about the acne. What could be the remedy for acne?
I think I just told about acne, that it is due to clogged pores or blood impurities, or even along with blood impurities, many of the time it is related to indigestion or digestion issues, which causes arm formation into the body. Now, when this arm is formed into your body, it clogs all your body channels, and it leads to excess oil secretion on your face, or on your skin rather. And when there is excess oil secretion, it clogs the skin pores and damages the deeper layers of the skin, which results in acne. So there is a need for cleansing from within.
Okay.
And, as I said, you can apply triphala, thin paste of triphala powder mixed with water. Apply it on your face and wash it immediately, so that excess oil just goes off from your skin.
Achha. But if the skin is not oily?
If skin is not oily, I think then in that case, digestion should be checked and it should be cured from within. You may need some medicines for this internally.
Achha. Any Ayurvedic?
Yeah, triphala again internally is good. Yes, Mahamanjishtadi Kada. So that purifies your blood as well. Mahamanjishtadi Kada.
Mahamanjishtadi. Okay.
You can
okay, thank you. Thank you.
Implementing Ayurveda in daily life is simple or complex. Depends how better you understand your body. And understanding of body comes how much mindful you are about your routine. We suggest you to get your Charya score from the Charya Ayurveda website done.